Monkyvers. Hi, welcome to Talk, where we sit and a little bit chat. And I don't know, I feel like it's here when we spell like the some T on it and all of that. So I'm gonna say a little bit more short. I don't wanna be too detailed with it because it really don't was like as much as drama as you want to maybe expect me because it was too boring to say at least. But anyway, I feel like it will be nice and wonderful to even just being here and said these things. So yeah. So the first relationship that I have with a boy, that's what I'm saying. I don't feel like upset about man. I mean, I kinda, but let me tell you about this. Okay. That was with the guy that he and I we were like meeting because one of my family members know him, so he, he was just kind of person that they know, but I feel like was not clicking. I mean, I love the hair that this man was used to having by the time and all of that, and I didn't know myself much to say. But I will say like that he asked me to be their girlfriend. I'm like, yeah, it could be fine, but it was like long distance, like 3 hours in a car or something. So I'm like, yeah. So then I was like, it's fine, it's nice, whatever. But then he came into the thing to be like very flirty with other girls and like in the same way, I think. Oh, like 2 weeks. I don't know. It was like very short, like 1 week, less than that. And by this time, I was noticing that he was being other girls and all of that. He literally was carrying a girl in their arms, and I'm like, "Does that difference?" And he was like, "Yeah, don't be jealous." And I'm like, "Fine, I will not be jealous," but I was a little bit because he promised me that he would be, but I didn't feel too connected. So I was like, I didn't care much, and I don't know, we stayed kind of friends because he was jealous of me talking to a boy, and I'm like, I'm gonna set lines here. Like, you don't need to control me, you don't need. And he literally just blocked me, and then we ended up just being like, okay, unblock, and then him blocked me, and then we became friends, and it didn't last good. Like, it was not good at all. I mean, we kind of stuff for a certain type of time, and then I like, no, this not given. So I quit that, and I'm like, I get out from that. And years later goes to when I had 16. I met a girl online, and we were like kind of talkative, blah blah blah. And like a week or two would go by, and then she she and I were talking, but it was like a week, and then after that week I asked her to be my boo or something, and she said yes. But then she was kind of being a little bit more obsessive. I was clingy and she was controlling. So combining these two things, not a good combo at all. It was not worth it. Let me tell you, it's not worth it. So after a week, I remember her like being drawing a singer and like she literally went, "What are you doing drawing them?" Like, you tell me, and I'm like, "No, don't worry. I mean, maybe it's you." And because she didn't show me her profile picture, like, it's still on that day. And I'm like, okay. But then she was like, "You tell me about her one more time because I don't know what she has with this singer. You mentioned her one more time, and I swear I'm gonna quit." And I did that. I mentioned that, and she was like, "I'm upset. No, let's leave it here." And she was like, "Okay." So maybe I don't know what's going on, but I'm like, yeah. Then we quit our like relationship, let's say. Like, we tried to be friends and was like going to be toxic after because I was too clingy. after we like kind of argue as friends, she would come back and we'll like in this type of thing. So it was like kind of pissed down and a little bit tired of that, and didn't pay a lot of attention to my things when I tell her stuff. She was like, okay, but how are you? I mean, after I told her, like, she was not asking me key questions, something like that. She was just in this bubble of like being, not mature at all. I respect that by her age as well, but definitely went good. It doesn't didn't go well. I was like 16 to 18. I mean, my birthday is in June, so the they after a month, like on July, because my birthday is in 1 of June. I quit our friendship a little, just block her because I didn't know other way to like kind of give it the end because it was too toxic to me, and I was going to a therapist, and like my therapist told me it's not gonna be worth of your mind or your body, you need to quit that. So I did that, and that's it. None of them, I mean, one of them just kind of talked to me by this moment, but I'm like, no, I'm done with this. I'm done. My peace is not worth it to being with someone that I really not want to be with. Like, my peace is on my thing, and once I know something, it's not because I'm too picky, but once I know like something that it really doesn't click to me, like move out from that, and I'm like fine. So yeah, it was not too much to say. It was not a lot of drama here, but let me tell you, after a week, that's what I'm encouraging you to also don't hate, man, because after a week that we kind of were trying this kind of relationship, she literally just got a boyfriend immediately. That, so I'm not hating on him. I mean, but she makes me reach all my boundaries that, like, I didn't know that I have, but and I didn't know that I have so many X. But anyway, after that, I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm living. That the same happened with this boy. Like, all my X and all my boundaries were like kind of cross. I'm like, no, this not gonna happen. So yeah, that was pretty much the tea. If you know me, you know. So subscribe. That's all the tea that I'm gonna tell you. I don't have more story times, funny story times about my life. Yeah, but my sentimental life is not as interesting as it seems. I feel like it was too much. Even yesterday I was like overthinking about this, and until 12 a.m. or something, until 1 a.m. Like, well, there's gonna people think about me, but then I remember, wait, I don't have a partner, so I'm gonna be free. Let me tell you my things. Everyone loves in their own face, so I'm like, yeah. It's nice to be single, this type of things. You bring your peace. You can, after say your tea, go to bed, watch a movie, and just be in peace. So, yeah. Have a great day, Monkyvers, and thanks for being here. Bye. Subscribe, by the way. Love you. Subscribe. Links down below. Bye bye.